Hi, I'm going to give you a tarot reading. Before I start with the tarot reading, I'm going to pull an oracle card. Whatever that oracle card is, that is what the tarot reading is going to be about. So this is just going to be completely random tarot reading. First card that fell out was soulmate. And the next one is suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. These are there was a couple other cards that fell out, but these two were the first. We have soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, and then suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. So I think what the energy that I'm picking up from this, what I immediately started feeling is that there is a soulmate energy. Somebody isn't being fully honest with how they feel about you. Somebody isn't being fully honest with how they feel about you, but you know deep down that there's a connection. So this person's probably in an avoidant when I'm saying suffering in silence. Like they don't know how to articulate their emotions, their feelings, how they, there's a connection there. They tried to, they're trying to express how they feel, but they don't know how. Now that we have the oracle, I'm going to do the tarot reading, but the energy that I keep picking up and feeling is a lot of frustration. There's a lot of frustration and I see temper. There's temper, there's frustration. I think that you're getting frustrated, right? So let's just pull using this deck. It's the horror tarot. There's definitely some frustration in the mix here. So probably they're definitely not being maybe honest with how they feel, and you're trying to get them the sun. Okay. I think that there's going to be some kind of breakthrough with the situation with your person. I think that they're going to eventually open up, and I think that's where you're struggling. Are you serious? The lovers. Okay. So we had the sun, now the lovers. So there's going to be some kind of emotional breakthrough with them. I think that they are going to be emotionally more available. And I think that is the frustration. There's a connection, and they may have even admitted that there's a connection, right? But they also have this. I don't think it's really that they're afraid. I think that they're kind of afraid to be fully open and vulnerable, but at the same time, I think they're you know the situation better than most. So, but partially that they are afraid to fully open up, and I don't think commitment is an issue. The lovers. This is definitely definitely soulmate energy. And I just think that what's happening is that you guys are Ace of Swords on the bottom. So you guys are definitely strengthening a strong foundation. I think that this is a good thing that you guys aren't just rushing into something. So Ace of Swords, I see a strong foundation, and I think that's really what's being built right now between you guys, is that you're the foundation between each other. You guys aren't rushing things. It's being built slowly, and you're learning to love each other. You're learning to share your love languages. You're trying to teach them how to love you, etc. And I think that they are frustrating you because you know that they're more than capable of just being emotionally vulnerable with you, or being honest with how they feel about you. You know that there's a connection, right? You think that this would, there's a card that's just kind of like open right there. King of Cups. Okay, so they're probably even a father figure. So they're probably a parent, or ambition. So they have a lot of responsibility, and it's part of the reason why I said maybe a father figure. King of Cups, you know, they're more than likely some kind of father figure, but they are ambitious, they're driven, they're successful. And we have the Ten of Cups right on the bottom of the deck too. Ten of Cups. So we have the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So they're definitely somebody who's they're learning how to juggle everything. They're trying to juggle their life, maybe their kids, and they're trying to see that they're coming and going. I think there needs to be some communication. I mean, it's a good reading. But I think that you're just getting frustrated because they're not being fully honest. And you think that you could be more helpful and more engaged with them if they're just being more honest with how they feel about you and communicating with you better. You think that it could actually help each other out more. And you're right, actually. I want to pull something else from a different oracle. This is kind of all over the place. Like, we started with one oracle, then we did a tarot, now we're doing a different oracle. So this is a reading involving 3 different decks. So I want to get more straight answers, and I think that's what you're really looking for too, is more of a straight answer. So let's see what we have here for you. Happiness. Sunflowers. 2 suns, as you see. Happiness. They're happy. You're happy. There's definitely some... So they definitely feel like that they're, you know, on defense with their emotions, their feelings. They're not being emotionally vulnerable enough with you. Union. That's interesting. Union. Everything's gonna fall together for you guys. I think that this is supposed to happen. This was supposed to happen. You guys meeting, or everything, it's... I'm saying, like, just let it fall together. Just let it fall together. Let's try to not feel like that we have to be pushy, or they need to focus on maybe communicating more, express how you feel more, and be patient. I think that everything is eventually going to fall in place for you. I think that this thing is just patience. It's going to take time. And you guys are creating a strong foundation. I see a strong couple. I mean, this is a great reading. I think it's really testing each other, you and them. It's really testing you both, but especially with the 10 of Cups, it means success, emotional fulfillment. So I do see that you guys, if you just tend to this and take it slowly, that it's definitely going to grow into something nice for you both. Good luck.